Hey guys, it's Anders Zapolsky. I'm coming to you right now from the back side of the clubhouse on the Gulf side or beach side here at Venture Out. And I wanted to ask you to please pay attention to letters and emails where you're going to be invited as an owner to participate in the Amenity Review and Planning Committee's work to examine what you want. The question isn't what the board wants, what Tom wants, what this neighbor thinks. This is an informal way for you to join any of the 6 meetings we're gonna have and just kind of jump in. You don't have to be an expert. You could say, you know, I'd really like to see a zero entry pool for small children and people, the elderly and people with mobility challenges, if you can consider that. Or I'd really like somewhere to do yoga, or I would like to be able to host a wedding reception. You've traveled, you have desires, you know what you wanna see. So please, it's coming up here in October. I don't want to give you the dates in this video in case 1 or 2 change. I can't redo the video. But pay attention to those dates. Jump in very informal way, non-judgmental. If you want to do nothing, if you want to do something grand, you need to share that. And this work is going to shape this piece of property for probably the next 50 years, okay? So it's important that we hear from as many owners as we can. Let's take a quick tour. All right, first of all, I'm on the back side of the clubhouse. These are here because of the hurricane, but nevertheless, it actually kind of looks so bad. Some time ago, they completely boarded up the windows. But what many of you don't know is we've got this incredible piece of real estate. Huge. This is a big piece of land on the back side of the clubhouse most of your eyes have never even seen. So I'm gonna walk quickly around. And what the architect's gonna do is take input from you as an owner, gather all the information. We might even do some online polls and whatnot. And that will help guide that professional and say, okay, based on what your community said, here's what you should do. In that part of the equation, what you should do could be a dramatic renovation and an expansion, or a demolition and a rebuild. And it'll include landscaping plans and a completely new pool, and how do we maybe handle and manage our parking better? Do we have 2 accesses to the beach? One for owners, one for guests. All this is up for grabs. Those sandbags are there, not for the hurricane. Well, they are. But because of the way this has evolved over time, heavy rains create flooding inside the clubhouse. And I mean, this is a typical, you walk around and look in yourself, but this is a typical kind of situation we have. That was a really cool barbecue pit years ago. It was a really cool place. But it's just very obviously in need of significant repairs and renovations. Now, really cool snack bar that's doing great. But again, I wanted to give you a visual tour of just the clubhouse here. If you haven't been in our bathrooms. Now, this isn't being judgmental. This is looking at what is, okay? Many people say, well, what's the problem? I'm just swimming, I need to use the bathroom. I think we could agree that, you know, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. And we need to have and take care of, you know, our things. And again, some of you are gonna probably even comment, we can't afford to do anything. We can't afford a new clubhouse. Remember, the appeal is for you to participate in those planning sessions so that the professionals can look at this building and figure out what can be done with it, if anything. So again, some of you want to protect the dunes. Some of you want to build further towards the dunes. Some of you want 2 beach accesses. Some of you want a parking deck over there that would simply block the view of that condominium, but not the beach. We're going to set the stage again for the next 50 years, and it's time for your input, and we need it. So please pay attention to those meetings. We hope to, see you in one soon.